Dexter the Tough, Chapter 3. It was true, of course. Dexter had beaten up a kid. That morning, after he'd gotten mad at the school principal and the school secretary and the janitor and the kids who laughed at him, Dexter had walked into the bathroom. A boy was standing at the sink, and Dexter punched him. How am I supposed to know what his name was? Dexter wondered, slumped in his desk again. It's not like I asked him. Dexter looked around the classroom just in case the kid from the bathroom was in his class. All the other kids had their heads bent down dutifully over their books, reading silently, just like they were supposed to. The boy in the bathroom had looked like the kind of kid who would do what he was supposed to. But none of Dexter's classmates looked like the kid Dexter had hit. Later, at lunchtime, Dexter looked around the school cafeteria. He looked around the playground at the next recess. What if I hurt the kids so bad that he had to go home? What if he was gushing blood and they had to take him to the emergency room? What if he died? Dexter started to get scared again. He started thinking about the police coming and arresting him. He started thinking about Mom and Dad and Grandma and all crying as Dexter was led away in handcuffs. No, just Grandma, because Mom and Dad wouldn't be there. They were thousands of miles away, not even in Cincinnati anymore, not even on the same side of the country. Mom had shown him on a map. Here's Cincinnati, here's Belknap, Kentucky, where Grandma lives, and here's where we'll be at the hospital in Seattle. But Dexter's eyes had blurred looking at the map, all the bright colors of the different states blending together. Even now, thinking about it, he started having to blink a lot because the wind was making his eyes water. That was when he saw the boy he'd hit. The boy was sitting by himself under a tree, far away from the kickball game, and the girls playing hopscotch, and the little kids on the swings and slides. He was picking blades of grass and peeling them apart and throwing them back on the ground. Was it really the right kid? The main thing Dexter remembered about the boy in the bathroom was the way he had such neat, careful comb tracks in his blonde hair. The boy under the tree had blonde hair, all right, but the wind was blowing it around. It was just a mess. Dexter walked toward the boy. He stopped and leaned against the tree trunk. "Hey," Dexter said from behind. The boy jumped a little, like he was surprised. Then he turned around and saw Dexter, and his face scrunched up in fear. He started to scramble to his feet like he wanted to run away, like he was scared of Dexter. "It's okay," Dexter said. "I'm not going to hurt you. I promise. I just want to ask you a question." "What?" the boy whispered, still crouching, half up, half down. "What's your name?" The boy had to clear his throat. "Robin," he said in a shaky voice. "Robin?" Dexter thought. "Robin?" He'd been thinking of this boy as someone who had a mom who took really, really good care of him because of the comb tracks. But what kind of mean, nasty parents would name their son after a bird? "Go ahead and make fun of it," Robin said bitterly. "Everyone else does. Want to eat a worm, Robin? Aren't you flying south for winter, Robin?" Back home, Dexter's friends sometimes made jokes about Dexter's name. "Where's your laboratory, Dexter?" Because of the TV show. Sometimes the jokes were even funny, but Dexter always thought his name was cool because it was the same as his dad's middle name. It'd be awful to be named something like Robin. He wasn't going to make fun of it. Dexter shrugged and started to turn away. Then he thought of something else. "What's your last name?" he asked. The way his teacher acted about writing, she'd probably insist on full names in Dexter's story. "Robin Bryce. That's a good name," Dexter said, because he was starting to feel a little bit sorry that he'd beaten up Robin. If Robin already had people making fun of him all the time, and Robin was still half up and half down, looking at Dexter like he still thought Dexter was going to hit him again, right in front of the playground monitor and everyone. "If I was you," Dexter offered, "I'd just have people call me by my last name. Just say, 'Hi, I'm Bryce.' Then nobody would even know that your real name was Robin." "Everybody already knows me," Robin said sulkily. But he sat back down a little, not so ready to run. "I didn't," Dexter said. "I'm new. You could have just told me to call you Bryce, and I never would have known any different." Robin squinted up at Dexter. "My middle name's William," he finally said. "That's better, isn't it?" "Yeah. You could just be Bill or Billy or something like that." Robin stared off into the distance. No, he said after a while. I really like being Robin. I just don't like the kids making fun of it. Maybe, he looked sideways at Dexter, maybe I could tell them that you'll beat them up if they keep doing that. Dexter's stomach started to feel funny again. Beat them up yourself, Dexter said. I'm not very good at fighting, Robin said, shrugging helplessly. You saw me this morning. Dexter had a flash of remembering his fist hitting Robin's jaw. He felt like he was going to throw up that weird tuna fish sandwich Grandma had packed for his lunch. Look, Dexter said, you're a lot bigger than me. Stand up. Obediently, Robin scrambled all the way up. Dexter's nose barely came to the middle of Robin's chest. Let me see your muscles. Robin lifted his arm and bent it at the elbow. Maybe he had more flab than muscle, but his arm was at least twice as thick as Dexter's. See, if you'd really tried, you could have beaten me up, Dexter said encouragingly. If you'd gotten one good hit in, you would have knocked me out. Probably would have put me in the hospital. Yeah? Dexter said excitedly. Robin said excitedly. Oh, yeah, Dexter said, nodding. I'm sure of it. So just tell the other kids that. Robin let his arm fall to his side. My mom would kill me if she heard I was telling people stuff like that, he said hopelessly. Even if I said you would beat them up. She doesn't approve of fighting. She's really picky like that. Dexter felt his fists clenched together, and if the playground monitor hadn't blown her whistle just then, ending recess, he might have beaten Robin up all over again, no matter what he'd promised.